guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today I'm going to be showing you a very compact and nice design for a completely automated melon farm in Minecraft P or Minecraft PC. Now this design, before we start off, it is completely 100% tileable, and it's only one wide, which means that you can just build the whole thing over and over again, right by its side, all the way down, and you'd have a completely automatic huge pumpkin or melon farm. Now that's the thing in action, and as you can see, it's very fast to react, and it uses the concept of observer blocks. Now as it uses observer blocks instead of just bug detectors, because they're introduced recently, it means that this thing is more reliable and also faster, because it's just not as glitchy as the other piston bug detectors, because, well, it was implemented by Mojang. So as you can see, it also did solve a fundamental issue with using observer blocks and pistons, and that was the double activation issue, where it would send the piston and observer block into a big loop because of the retraction in the piston. So as we can see, it's very fast to actually collect the pumpkin, and it's all automated. It's all automated, which means that you don't have to do a thing. As long as you're in an area and the pumpkin or melon grows, it'll be fine. Now this design, as I said, is 100% tileable, and it's very small as well. So that means that you could fit a lot more of this than you would normally, because of its tiny design and its tileable nature. And since it's only one wall, you can just put the same blocks over and over again, because it's basically the same thing. So yeah, so I have two versions here, basically the exact same thing, except that one looks larger. It's not technically. Just this one behind me is a bit more efficient because it collects more pumpkins, more melons. See, this shouldn't be there because because the melon won't grow if it's not a solid block. Although this hopper mechanism does work, except the issue is that it obviously can then go up to 5 stacks, and there's no space for a chest either. Oops. So this is if you wanted a small scale farm, perhaps only 1 or 2. But if you wanted a larger scale farm, I would definitely recommend using this design. With the hopper minecart down below. So basically that will catch all the drops from this. And as you can see, it's far more elegant, and everything was collected much better than in this design. It looks a bit bigger because technically the block that the repeat is on counts as the block too. But anyway, I'll get right to showing you guys how to build it. Alright, so let's get building, guys. So first of all, you want to put down where the plant will be. Basically this is where the plant will be, and obviously water source beside it. And then you want to put a block next to it. That is where the plant will grow. Okay. And then besides that, you want to have your first observer block. Sorry. You want to have your observer block. So if I have enough blocks here, your observer block, and make sure that that the small side faces towards the back, and you want the big like kind of eye thing to face into the place where the pumpkin will grow. So then behind it, you want to have a repeater set to 4 ticks a delay. I'm prepared. No, I'm not. 4 ticks delay, and then this is where we lead into a T flip-flop, and this basically solves the problem of the whole issue of having the observer block and a piston, because basically what happens is the piston will move down, and that, so basically the pumpkin will trigger the observer block, but then when the piston comes to destroy it, that will trigger it off again, and when it moves back up, that will trigger it again. So basically it creates this whole infinite loop kind of thing, because then it keeps powering itself, and it's very, very annoying. So basically this can avoid that. So just get a dropper here, and you want to face the first dropper towards, whoops, not downwards, actually no, first put an upwards facing dropper, and then put a dropper that is facing towards the back as well. And now you want to put a hopper there, and a chest just above that. And then the chest is where you'll get the pulse from. So you want to put a comparator there. And then the comparator will lead into a sticky piston that will push a redstone block upwards, which will allow the redstone signal to be sent upwards in a very compact manner. So just put that there, and then we keep on building. So then we just put that there, and the redstone repeater. And here's where it gets very compact. So this is where whoops, why am I building with melons? Like, that's just okay. No. So make sure that you put a block here, because the repeater, because otherwise you need to put another repeater there. And this basically allows you to save a tick of time, which is, I mean, it may not sound like much, but on a grander scale, it does actually matter. And then you want to put one more block there, and this will go through the block and power the piston which you want to be here. And this can have any block as long as it's not a melon. And that's basically it. So when you put the melon there, oops. Oh, sorry. Yes. The T flip-flop needs to actually have a block inside. Here we go. There we go. So basically, don't forget the block. I don't forget to have an item inside the T flip-flop. But otherwise, it's a very simple design, and it works very well. It's very reliable, consistent, and it's also very fast. And obviously, the plant will go there. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Hopefully for another great video or cool invention like this. Oh, and one more thing, guys, I forgot to add. Since we built this design, this basically allows you to put a reoccurring minecart hopper, right? So this basically allows it to pick the items through the ground, which is very helpful, because if you just have this thing running all along the ground, then anywhere where this will be, because this part will have the plant, and this side will all have blocks. So basically, these melon pieces won't actually be flying out as they have been, and they'll just get sucked up through the ground into a minecart hopper, which itself can have a hopper below, and that can pump into a big storage chest. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.